You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. $31 million. At just 21 years old. And the tennis world is asking only one question. How did Coco Gauff pull off the most dominant and the most profitable season of her young career? In a year packed with shocking sports headlines, emotional comebacks, and historic performances, one story has risen above the noise. Coco Gauff's $31 million breakthrough season. Not just for what she did on the tennis court, but for what it means for the future of American tennis, global sports marketing, and the rise of a new kind of superstar. Because what Coco Gauff accomplished in 2025 is more than athletic success. It is the confirmation of a shift, a new era, a new icon, and a new face of women's sports. And tonight, we break down how Coco Gauff just became the highest-paid female athlete for the third straight year, how she dominated on court, how she changed the business of tennis, and why the sports world is now calling her the future of American greatness. Let's get into it. 2025 will go down as one of the most sensational seasons any 21-year-old athlete has ever produced. Coco Gauff didn't just show up. She didn't just compete. She imposed her will on every court, against every top player, on every surface. The crowning moment? Her first ever French Open title, a tournament that tested her patience, her maturity, and her emotional strength. And standing across the net was the world number one herself, Aryna Sabalenka, the power hitter, the unstoppable force, the most feared competitor in the WTA. Many said Coco would buckle under pressure. That she wasn't ready. That clay was Sabalenka's territory, not hers. But Coco stepped onto that court with the poise of a champion and the confidence of a veteran twice her age. She didn't panic. She didn't rush. She didn't collapse under the weight of expectations. Instead, she put on a masterclass in strategy, movement, and mental toughness. And when the final ball was struck, Coco Gauff raised her hands to the sky, becoming the first American woman to win Roland Garros since Serena Williams in 2015, full decade. 10 long years. And it was Coco who broke the drought. That moment alone would have made her season historic. But she wasn't finished. Winning Roland Garros wasn't just a title. It was validation. Her 2023 U.S. Open victory had launched her as a global star, but many wondered. Was it a one-time spark? Or the beginning of something bigger? 2025 gave the answer. Coco Gauff now holds 2 Grand Slam singles titles before the age of 22, placing her in a category reserved for only the brightest tennis prodigies we've ever seen: Serena, Venus, Sharapova, Hingis. And if the French Open was the emotional high point, her performance later in the season at the Wuhan Open was the tactical one, facing Jessica Pegula, one of the most consistent American stars. Coco once again found the balance between aggression and intelligence. Her footwork, lightning. Her court coverage, flawless. Her composure, unshakable. She closed the match 6-4, 7-5, securing another prestigious title and proving that her dominance wasn't tied to a single surface or a single moment. It was becoming a pattern, frightening pattern for her opponents. A thrilling one for American tennis fans. Here's where the story takes a turn. Because Coco Gauff didn't just dominate on the court. She took over the entire sports business landscape, and 2025, she earned $8 million from tournament winnings, $23 million from endorsements, sponsorships, and global partnerships, for a jaw-dropping total of $31 million. This officially makes her the highest-paid female athlete of the year, for the third straight time. And think about that for a moment. 3 consecutive years at number 1. In a world with stars like Simone Biles, Iga Swiatek, Naomi Osaka, and Megan Rapinoe, Coco Gauff leads them all. Her endorsement list looks like something out of a Fortune 500 fantasy draft. Meow Meow, New Balance, Bose, UPS, Rolex. She's not just an athlete. She is a luxury icon. A global brand. A marketing magnet with unmatched cross-cultural appeal. At age 21, this level of success is unheard of. Sponsors aren't just investing in her talent. They're investing in her character, her poise, her influence, her ability to connect with young fans, American families, and global audiences. Coco Gauff is the rare kind of athlete who checks every box. White medium star, elite talent. White medium star, electric personality. White medium star, massive social reach. White medium star, family-friendly image. White medium star, competitive fire. White medium star, professional maturity brands want her. Fans adore her. The media can't stop talking about her. And the money reflects it. One of the biggest reasons Coco's popularity exploded is because she's real. She's relatable. She's grounded. She speaks with purpose. When she wins, she's humble. When she loses, she's honest. When she's interviewed, she's articulate, funny, respectful, and incredibly insightful. America sees her as the new face of confidence, the new definition of young leadership, the new symbol of Black excellence in sports, the new global ambassador for women's athletics, the new generational role model. She's not trying to be Serena Williams. She's building her own path. And that authenticity is what the world connects to. Coco Gauff isn't just dominating sports. She's reshaping how the next generation sees ambition, discipline, and success. If this season proved anything, it's that Coco is only scratching the surface. She's getting stronger, smarter, more strategic, more confident. Her mental game, once considered her only weakness, is now one of her biggest weapons. And the scariest part for the rest of the WTA Tour, she's 21. Just 21, she hasn't even entered her athletic prime. Analysts predict she could win 5 Grand Slams, 10 Grand Slams, or even enter the conversation of all-time greats if she stays healthy. Her rivalry with Sabalenka might become this generation's version of Serena versus Sharapova. Her presence might spark a new golden age for American women's tennis. And with the Olympics and major tour events around the corner, Coco Gauff's momentum is far from slowing down, it's accelerating. Coco Gauff's $31 million year isn't just a headline. It's a declaration that she is here to stay, here to dominate, and here to redefine the future of American tennis. She is no longer the teenage sensation who shocked the world at Wimbledon. She is now one of the most powerful athletes on earth, financially, culturally, and competitively. When Serena retired, fans wondered who would carry the torch. Well, the answer just clocked in at $31 million, and her name is Coco Gauff. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.